some crazy misogynist engineered The View, because there's nothing worse than The View. In terms of like, there are so many brilliant women out there. None of them are on The View.
People want us divided, and they aren't just here in this country. They're foreign adversaries who are infiltrating our social media because it is prudent for us to stay that way.
You're seeing this, not just waste. You could call it waste, but it's deeper. It's deeper than waste. It's corruption. And you're seeing that corruption get weeded out. I am hoping that this is successful and that it yields a benefit to the American people, to the working class people, to everybody, where they recognize, like, hey, we can't just be spending all our tax money on nonsense.
It seems the tides have finally shifted. The View is on its last legs, and this isn't just a minor setback. We're talking about over 30 defamation lawsuits filed against the show. The very platform that spent years calling out powerful figures is now ensnared in its own web.
I have no problem with people, performing. Carrie Underwood performed and said, listen, it's not political for me. I love my country.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here.
At first, The View tried to brush off the situation, with the host treating the backlash as just another fleeting controversy, something they could weather like they had before. But this time, things were different. The lawsuits weren't just empty threats, they were real, and ABC's legal team knew they were in serious trouble. Defamation cases.
Words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected.
For years, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts built their brand on making bold, unverified claims, whether targeting Donald Trump, Elon Musk, or even Carrie Underwood.
When you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. And I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really, really sorry.
Whoopi Goldberg has made a habit of twisting facts to push false accusations, but this time, she's angered the wrong people. Now, those she's targeted aren't just looking for an apology, they're coming for her money, credibility, and entire career. What started as a few legal warnings has snowballed into a full-blown legal battle. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and even some unexpected names are taking action against The View's reckless claims. And at this rate, this could very well be the beginning of the end for the show.
And as we speak, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, has full access to the U.S. Treasury federal payment system, and Democrats are ringing the alarm bell.
Elon Musk invested, almost $300 million that we know of on the Donald Trump campaign. Yesterday, Senator Klobuchar made a joke. She said, what's the difference between Donald Trump and Greenland? Greenland isn't for sale.
Elon Musk has long been one of The View's favorite targets. Whether it's his ownership of Twitter, his businesses, or even his personal life, Whoopi and her co-hosts never miss a chance to drag his name. But this time, Musk isn't letting it slide.
Not good karma, That's what I was thinking at the time. I was two tables away from Trump, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, this is too much.
After securing an $80 million lawsuit victory against Whoopi Goldberg, Elon Musk has officially filed new defamation claims against The View, accusing the show of spreading false and damaging statements about him and his companies. And let's be real, Musk has the money, the lawyers, and the resources to make this battle a nightmare for Whoopi and ABC. But here's where things get even.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be.
So if he's sending all the criminals away, where is he going?
The US president isn't brushing this off. His legal team has been gathering evidence against The View for years, documenting every defamatory statement. Now, they're preparing to take it all to court, and with Trump, lawsuits don't just mean legal battles. If this case explodes,
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are.
And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
This one took everyone by surprise. Underwood is suing The View. Yes, you heard that right. Whoopi and her co-hosts thought they could say whatever they wanted without consequences, but
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time.
Country music fans are fiercely loyal, and any damage to an artist's reputation can have lasting effects. Carrie Underwood's lawsuit claims that Joy Behar's comments weren't.
This is the most important part. This is right after she was saying, we are run by ABC News. You should trust us, not Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. So she by saying we should trust them because they're double checked by ABC News, and then making the stupid statement.
If you know Joe Rogan, you know he doesn't play games. He's never been afraid to call out hypocrisy when he sees it. But Whoopi Goldberg thought she could take a shot at him without facing any consequences. During a segment on The View, Whoopi labeled Rogan as dangerous and irresponsible, accusing his
Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail.
Joe Rogan isn't just a podcaster. He's a business mogul with a brand worth millions and a platform that reaches far more people than The View. So when Whoopi Goldberg went after him, she wasn't just attacking a guy with a mic, she was taking on a global powerhouse. But Rogan wasn't about to let that slide. He fired back, exposing The View's own history of misleading statements. He dug up past controversies, called out their double standards, and reminded his audience that The View had spread its fair share of misinformation over the years. And he didn't stop there. Rogan took things to the next level by filing a counter lawsuit against The View, accusing them of defamation and damage to his brand. The best part? He came prepared. His team compiled a collection of clips showing The View making false claims about him, receipts that could prove to be a major problem for Whoopi and ABC.
No one ever committed to doing it. This is like really important because they keep pretending that I lied or I did this or I did that. They never committed to doing it. Well, we went through, I've got a whole, we have all the receipts, by the way.
Of course.
I have a whole list of conversations that took place. They never said she was going to do it. So this whole idea that we over and then we over for Trump, incorrect. Just not true.
You're facing multiple high-profile lawsuits, public backlash, and advertisers pulling out. There's really only one possible outcome, and that's exactly what happened. The View was suspended. ABC could no longer ignore the PR disaster unfolding before them. With lawsuits from Carrie Underwood, Joe Rogan, and a growing list of celebrities and fans turning against the show, the network had no choice but to step in. And as for Whoopi, she may have just torched her entire career. What do you guys think about The View's shutdown? Drop your thoughts in the comments.